I just got bags from Prada. A brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems.
Well, Coach, any Florida resident will tell you that afternoon pop-up showers and storms are the norm, and that's exactly what we have right now. Actually expecting a pretty steady rain throughout today here in Jacksonville at TIAA Bank Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now Trubisky on first down. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. And the head coach reaches for the red flag, tosses it down on the field. He wants a challenge here.
Trubisky's pass. Incomplete. Intended for Juju Smith-Schuster.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Come on, D. 48's Mike. 48's Mike. I'm scared. 48's the Mike. Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day, all day. Mike.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Able to locate Wilson. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
That's good for a Jacksonville 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
180! 48 right now. Let's go. I got one.
From midfield now, here's Trubisky. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man, maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Lock in.
A first carry now for Wendell Smallwood. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 7, Trubisky. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 22 yards there, a first down. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the gun, they run with Smallwood. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Trubisky. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Yeah, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here. Watch twist. Twist. Hey, ball. Mike, here we go, D. Here I come again.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Kelce, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be fielded at the 8. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready. Pittsburgh. Let's go one more. Shift. Switch. Check 99. Check 99.
They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
From the 31, Jackson with a catch made by Hopkins. Now 3rd down is looming, a pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. He rifles one that's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And an alley to run. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Watch the screen.
1st down, a run with Smallwood. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this 1st quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Check 3.
On 2nd and 7, Trubisky over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. 20! And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Play action. It's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions. And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. $13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. Texans nothing.
Watch tight. Tight ends right. Watch tight. Tight ends right.
On 2nd down, Smallwood. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. The Texans here on 3rd down putting an extra defender in the secondary. Out of the gun, Trubisky. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down.
Watch the run. It's south, baby. That's baby south.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert! Hey, ball! Hey!
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Well, he's been the guy, already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
On second down, Smallwood. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Mike. 180.
Hey, check. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
On third down, Trubisky. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. A run with Smallwood. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Alert. Hey, echo.
Trubisky will throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8.
Eat. I'm here all day. Mike 5-5. Mike
Go.
I got it. Mike 55. Man out.
Now it's Trubisky. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Three buzz. 52's the mic right here over there, right? 52's the mic. You got nothing to run.
Jackson. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Where's 52?
Throwing again. Jackson. And that's incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
We got 4. We got 4. Out. Please. Check 31. Check 31. Check 31.
On third down, Jackson. Got an open man. It's QT. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 32-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Tighten up.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
It's easy work.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second and 9, Jackson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It's a gain of 5, and they're going to face a third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The Texans on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Yannick Ngakoue has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
The tackle made by Landon Roberts.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. He's coming. Double up. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Shift.
Here's Smallwood. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Get ready.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now a give running right. It's Smallwood. He's got the first. And oh, he coughed it up. And the Texans scoop it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Let's go, D.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And this one complete to Will Fuller. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
Here we go.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Texans first down.
This quarterback now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here.
No, check that. What Mike did.
Here's Jackson. And an alley to run. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Single receiver. Hey, you up? Over there. Single receiver. Check three. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's wheel. Under 10. 10. Hey. Watch 5. Check 24. Watch 24.
Jackson on first down. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
Mike 2. Hey, let's get this. Where's 52?
To throw is Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Mike 52. All you get is a headache. Tom, go. Whip. Watch the whip. Jumper.
Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. This one from 48 yards away. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this score will stay right where it is.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
A running play on first down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This will be fielded at the 8. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency.
Well, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble. And the Jags grab it. And he cuts it right into space. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10 at the Texans' 21-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
57 Mike. Mike 57. Double dog. That's the way. 57.
Now it's Trubisky. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now a give, right side. Count away. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that one ups the lead to 22-0. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board, ended up settling for 3.
This one taken from the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
All right, D, let's check. All right, D. No, check that. We want Mike 52 right here. Mike 52. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. Mike 52. Zip it. Here we go. 52's the mic right here over there. 52's the mic. It's our deal.
Here's Jackson throwing again. It's complete to Fuller. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Mike Popo. I'm on. 44 is the mic. 44 is the mic. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Trubisky. And it's caught. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Kill.
They'll run for it with Smallwood. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
They come out here in the eye. Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal.
Ran, come.
Mike 48.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
48. Hey, we gonna Mike the 48 right now. Let's go. Watch the run. Check 48.
They try again with Smallwood. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
4 down. Check.
Alert.
Check Mike 57. Watch the pass.
On 3rd and goal, Trubisky. It's Kelsey on the ground. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy.
A 21-yard attempt.
Hopkins' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Second and 10 now from the 27.
Switch. That's it.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52.
Here we go.
To throw is Jackson. To throw again. It's complete to Hopkins. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Texans first down.
This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10.
Hey.
Motion.
Orbit. Mike 52. Got to do better.
From the gun, Jackson. He's got Fuller. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Complete to Will Fuller. Out of bounds at the 47-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6. To throw again is Jackson. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. The Texans on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Check 52's the mic. Check. Go. Watch the screen.
No. Check that. We want Mike 52 right here. Mike 52.
Watch the run.
Mike 52.
And Jackson throwing once more. And that is incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
52 is the mic. Mike 52.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
You can't block me.
On first down, Smallwood. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. 22 yards on the pickup there. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
Hey, 18. Mike 55. Right there in the middle. 55.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. Watch the motion.
They run, Smallwood. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Going right back to Smallwood. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
You got it.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Tie it right. 4 down.
On 3rd and 1, it's Trubisky. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Here's Trubisky. Now this is incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And this Texans defense stands tall. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed. It's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
The last run got 3. Throwing is Jackson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Mike 52, Mike 52. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
To throw on 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Let's get off the field, D. 44.
4th down, here's Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Watch the curl. Watch the curls. Watch the edge. Jack.
They'll run on 1st down. Smallwood. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
At the 9-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
I'm coming for you. You mine.
Again, it's Smallwood. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
The Jaguars on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4. Toss play. This is Smallwood. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4.
I'd say the staff that's up in the booth watching the game, they may want to file that one away. See how fast the free safety closed to make that play? Might want to check into a throw the next time.
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today.
For the field goal, a 28-yard attempt.
Oh, this ball hangs out to the right. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
52.
Now Jackson on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Check that. We got Mike 52 right here.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Looking deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic. Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Terry. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic. I'm coming, baby. I'm coming.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Mike 52. 52. Hey, here I come.
They'll throw on first down to Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Miles Jack came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Mike 52. New Mike 52.
Now it's Jackson. He gets it complete to Harris. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Finally a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15.
52's the mic. Watch Mike.
Jackson now operating from the gun. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
We want it. Come to my world.
Check. 52's the mic. Check, 52's the mic. All day, just like that.
No, check that. We want Mike 52.
Jackson going to throw again. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
That's a takeaway. Now that's a takeaway. That's how the defense score points.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They give it off here to the tight end. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Blue.
48, Mike, 48. I got you, boy. Hey, alert 48.
Looky here, Trubisky wants to throw it. Looking downfield for Kelsey. He's got a man, complete. He's at the 30. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. But what we just saw, we've seen a lot of broken tackles, and they're leading to a huge touchdown play.
Yeah, none of them more glaring than what we just saw there, but we've seen it throughout this game, whether it's in tight, running through the line, out in open field. They haven't been able to get these runners down very well. I have a feeling they'll be in pads a lot next week, working on their tackling.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and that will extend this big lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
I'm coming after you. Coming after you.
To throw again, Jackson. Here's Fuller with a catch. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Mike 52. Let's go.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Hey, Mike 52.
Silver.
Watch that. Check 50. Check. What?
Now Jackson throwing again. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
Oh, Trubisky going to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there